Yo, what is up, everybody? We're back with some NBA 2K16 My Career, and we are on the Detroit Pistons. After winning the championship in Miami, I decided to go to free agency, join a new team, and it ended up being the Detroit Pistons. So let me know what you guys think about the decision to join Andre Drummond, Reggie Jackson, and right away, Andre Drummond getting involved with the dunk after tip, looking like a beast. And if that's the Andre Drummond we're getting, and not just the guy who shoots 30% from the free throw line, we're in for a treat. I decided I could dunk too. I decided to show Andre Drummond that even little Denny Tice got some hops, and we are just trying to break the rim in Indiana early on as we cut right here, going at Miles Turner. It's all good because Andre Drummond's cleaning up our mess. A hot start early on to this one for the Detroit Pistons. Monte Ellis from downtown with the answer to get the crowd back into the game. Monte and Paul George still the two guys with the ball in Indiana. You still got George Hill here, Miles Turner, so most of their core is still in this one. As you see, Oliver Gentry with the bucket right there. We have Derek Favors at the power forward spot, which is interesting that we had enough cap room to get a guy like Derek Favors, considering we already have Reggie Jackson, Drummond, and myself. We have Gentry at the shooting guard, who just knocked down the three. That's a creative player right there. I don't know what year he is, but he's starting for us. And then at the small forward spot, we got Stanley Johnson, who is known to be a 3-and-D kind of guy. Play some defense, knock down some threes, hopefully for us. That's all we need from him. As you see, Derek Favors with the pull-up jumper. Favors does have that mid-range jumper in his game, so we're going to try to rely on that whenever we can, because we do need a little bit of floor spacing. You see, Monte doesn't exactly have the hops to throw it down, but one thing Monte does have is 19 first-half points. Monte Ellis is going off. Oliver Gentry is getting absolutely toasted right now on the defensive end of the ball. And then the offensive end, he's not doing too much. You see, step back. Ellis got it. Monte's got it all going on tonight. You see Gentry trying to get the answer, but we get the offensive rebound, the kick, and the finish in the paint by Stanley Johnson. We're looking for Drummond on the cut. Turner falls asleep, and Andre Drummond gets a 10-point lead for the Detroit Pistons. Despite all the Monte Ellis theatrics, Pacers are still down 8 points. You see Paul George knock down the jumper right there. George, for the most part, silent, but that's only because Monte Ellis is shooting such a high percentage from the field. As you see, an easy miss right there. Monte on the break. We got to slow him down and get the ball in someone else's hands. But here goes Ellis finding Paul George, and the last thing you want is to get Paul George going, because once Paul George gets his mid-range shot going, his three-point shot, it is awfully hard to stop PG-13. As you see, he's running the pick and roll right here, kicking it to Ellis, wide open. That's just too easy. Monte for three, and the Pacers have the lead. Gentry missing another shot. It's a completely one-sided matchup at the shooting guard spot right now, as Ellis avoiding the block attempt from Derek Favors, and it's a 4-point Pacer lead. We got to a great start. We were in the honeymoon phase. We had Andre Drummond going off. We had Gentry knocking down some shots. We were dunking the ball just like that. But I try to rely on our team a little bit there. I wasn't really taking too many shots. We're trying to see what we got. We do have 14 assists as Monte Ellis again from downtown. Anything Monte Ellis wants, Monte Ellis is getting, and Paul George not too shabby himself. I don't know what Stanley Johnson was doing right there, trying to draw a charge on Paul George. Wasn't really going for much. You see George Hill lose the ball. Tice with the steal, and Tice continuing to live in the paint for his point. 7 for 13 shooting. Decent shooting night, could be better. You see George to the rim, a little Euro stepping in there, a little hop step, whatever you want to call it. Either way, smooth move went in. We're looking for Reggie Jackson, who comes off the bench on this team. He's the sixth man for us, and that's fine with me, because Reggie Jackson doesn't have much of a three. As Andre Drummond has a mean poster game. Look at this one by Andre Portland. They couldn't do anything to stop the 7-foot guy, and I mean that's our center, that's our franchise. We got to get Andre Drummond plays like that to get him going. As you see Reggie Jackson line it up, and Reggie Jackson knock it down to tie the game to start the fourth quarter. It's going to be a battle in this one, in Andre Drummond and Denny Tice's debut game as teammates. Ellis, meanwhile, is trying to spoil the party. The floater is up and in over Denny Tice. We have 16 and 20. Oh, that was almost goaltending right there. Monte only makes just 1 out of 2 free throws, surprisingly, with how hot he's shooting. And you see Andre Drummond again. Drummond's having a big game on the offensive end. You know Andre Drummond as the shot blocker, the guy who can't make free throws as we throw up the lob, but it's missed. Johnson can't convert at the rim. Monte's out on the break. No one near him, and a little scoop and score for Monte Ellis. And the Pacers lead is back up to 3. Here comes a double team on Denny Tice. Just waiting for that dude to suck in. When you see those little red circles, that means there's a double team. I believe that was Aaron Baines or someone who took a while to come to us, and eventually we were able to find Andre Drummond, get him a layup right there. Still a 3-point Pacers lead. George pull up good. And like I said, you don't want to get Paul George going, because now that Paul George feels like he can make anything, he's literally making everything. And see, that's a bad back cut given up to Miles Turner right there. Double team, leaving Drummond on the cut. And one finish. Mean slam down by Andre, who has come to play today. I'm liking the Andre Drummond out here in the offensive end. On the defensive end, don't like the dunk, the foul too much. You see Drummond missed the layup right there. Drummond was due to miss a shot, I guess. And you see George on the break. 2:33 left. Turner fouled again by Andre Drummond. We got to keep him out of foul trouble. In the meantime, we'll try to score a few buckets ourselves, and we'll see who is ready to try to close this game for the Detroit Pistons as Paul George is off. I already know that, we could get a couple of buckets, but is Oliver Gentry ready for the big moment? Oh no, he's not. We find him the open jumper. He doesn't get it to go. Spin move. Tice hopping into the paint, finding Gentry again right in front of the Pacers bench. Couldn't make him pay. Still a 3-point game. Moving the ball, finding PG-13 from downtown, who might have just daggered the game. Tice. Oh, that 3 is off. That would have been a cool little answer to Paul George's shot. Instead, here comes Paul George moving the ball back to PG one more time. Paul George might have put it away for good now. If it wasn't put away for good on that last 3, that should do it. You see Miles Turner get the layup right there, and we're down 7 late in this one. One last heave in. If we make the shot, it doesn't matter. We don't. That is the ball game. The Pacers win. We scored a lot of points, though. The defensive end is definitely something we got to work on, because Monte Ellis almost got a triple-double on us. We got to, get a perimeter defense set up right here, but I liked what I saw from the team. Drummond had a pretty good game. It was pretty fun to play with, so we'll see if we can improve this team. I wonder what you guys think about this, this Pistons team, if you guys like it. So leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time.